This is Terry with the Retriever Nation, and today we're sharing what an HRC Seasoned Level Hunt Test is. Nala will be running it, and I will be her handler. We've been mentored and coached by my husband, Jeff Brzee, so while I share the handler's perspective, Jeff will be critiquing us. There's a lot going on in this one, so let's get right to it. Today's test is hosted by Marsh and Meadows Hunting Retriever Club and held near St. Cloud, Minnesota. In an HRC Seasoned test, the following elements will occur: a land double, land blind, water double, water blind, a walk-up, and a diversion bird. These can occur in any order. It's at the discretion of the judges. During the test, you'll be evaluated and judged based on the 5 desirable traits of a hunting retriever: hunting desire, hunting style, nose, control, and marking and memory. The day begins with gun safety, which is of paramount importance in HRC, covering open and safe and the proper shouldering of the firearm. Unsafe handling can result in immediate failure. Then, allowing opportunity for the handlers to ask questions, the judges go over the scenario for the first series. It will start with a walk-up, followed by a land double, with a diversion bird, and end with a blind. I watch dogs run, strategize, change into full camo, and air Nala before heading to the holding blind. This is our first HRC test, so I hope it goes well.
Terry is new to handling dogs and new to handling a shotgun. We've practiced over the last few weeks, but because they stress gun safety and there's a lot of moving parts to this test, I'm a little concerned with how it will go. There are a lot of people from the gallery pulling for Terry and encouraging her. The fellowship in HRC is outstanding. In HRC, your dog has to come to the line on lead to each station. Also in HRC, you're allowed to talk to your dog throughout the entire test, but you're still required to exhibit seasoned level control. Terry loads her shell and begins to walk up with Nala at heel. When the bird is in the air, you can use a verbal or whistle command to sit your dog. The shot should be at the top of the arc. When the bird hits the ground, you can send your dog, but your dog has to be steady to launch, shot, and fall. In season level, all birds have to be delivered to hand. Nala is releashed and they proceed to the next station for the land double. One note to make is that the Remington 870 is the standard shotgun used for all HRC tests. You should be familiar with this before starting. If you need to use a different shotgun, it needs to be approved by the marshal and judges before the test starts. All marks must start with the duck call from the handler, and since you can talk to your dog, you'll often hear handlers giving the sit command as shots are fired. Nala was locked in that first bird. Terry had to give her a quick hear to see the second one and took a little too much time. Nala lost her focus, but Terry quickly got her realigned and sent her for the go bird. Terry receives Nala, so she's looking right at the memory bird. I've instructed Terry to give Nala that first look, which allows her to pull up the picture from her memory. She takes her time and sends her.
Nala.
The distances for landmarks at season level can vary, but will not exceed 100 yards. As Nala reaches the area to fall, Terry gets ready for the diversion bird. The judges will remind you that this is coming. Here, too, you should shoot at the top of the arc.
Here.
The diversion bird is tempting for all dogs, so quick commands are helpful, whether it be sitting the dog or hearing them in. Make sure they deliver the mark to hand before being sent for the diversion. Because the diversion bird is not judged as a mark, you are allowed to handle on it. In a handling situation, it's important to have your hands free. You don't want to be caught with a duck and a shotgun in your hands during this crucial period. Terry was caught with the duck still in her hands. The diversion bird is always marked with an orange ribbon, so if a dog drops their mark and switches to retrieve the diversion instead, it's easy to tell. This would result in a disqualification. Now for the blind, which in season level does not exceed 60 yards. At the HRC season level, you are required to shoot at the blind.
Open and safe. Back.
Nala has a great initial line to the blind. Terry gives her one quick whistle and right to the bird. Quick, precise, and controlled. Good job.
Thank you.
Some things I could have done better, but I made it through. Now on to the water series.
Both the wingers, plant the blind.
With most of the elements done, this will be just a blind, followed by a water double.
We're halfway through the day, and the fast-moving elements are behind us. Terry is strategizing for the water blind, which at this level does not exceed 50 yards. Just one more comment on the standard 870. The reason some people bring their own shotgun is that it may be a better fit for their frame. As you can see, this gun is a little big for Terry. Terry is working hard to get a good initial line. Even though this is a short blind, Terry is determined to challenge the line. Two quick whistles and Nala's on her bird. Line manners and control are essential in every dog event. Whether you're loading your shotgun or blowing a duck call, take advantage of being able to talk to your dog throughout each series. There's a lot of excitement at the line in HRC, and again, well-placed sit commands can really help a young dog's performance. Terry reheals Nala and gets her refocused before sending her. The distance for watermarks may vary at this level, but will not exceed 75 yards. Nala returns, spins in a heel, and sits before delivering the bird to hand. That was a great series and a great end to the test.
Well, I remembered everything I needed to and all went well. We passed our first HRC season test and earned 10 points towards the 40 required to title. This was a lot of fast action, but much fun, and I highly encourage you to try HRC if you haven't. If I can do it, you can too. Thanks for joining the Retriever Nation to learn what a HRC season hunt test is. Next up, field trial qualifying stakes and field trial derbies. Like and subscribe so you won't miss them. And as always, this is Terry
And Jeff
at the Retriever Nation.